Yo, welcome back guys, and today we want to take a look at a deck that will come to Master Duel, I guess in the next pack or the one after that. New support for the Unchained archetype. I've already talked about this in videos in the past, but I'm really excited for this deck. This deck is so cool, it is so fun to play, and I just want to show you what this is all about. We basically have all the cards minus the Unchained Soul of Shavara, Shayama, and the Yama. So these three cards are missing. This is also a very cheap deck, because everything that's already in here is basically a rare or a normal. The only ultra rare is an Unchained Soul Abomination, and you only need one of these, and you could also get away without one of them, but you want one of them. So as of right now, there's only one ultra rare in in this deck that you have to play. Obviously, the three new support cards, there will be an ultra rare there. Let's not kid ourselves here. But yeah, it's what are we getting here? Let's take this again. Haha, going first. All right. So it's all about blowing up your own stuff here, which is quite cool. And one of the coolest normal summons that you have. Okay, this one I forgot. The tour guide is obviously also an ultra rare. We have other stuff that we can do here, so we can just start with the tour guide and see whether there's an Ash or an Imperm maybe. There is none. We can summon the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, which if he goes to the graveyard, he can send another Fiend to the graveyard. And now we make the new Link monster that we will get, the Soul Lord of Yama, which you can make with 2 Fiend monsters. We will activate Yama's effect to search an Unchained card, an Unchained monster, and then the Fiendish Rhino Warrior to block this for an Ash to dump something. We will dump the Red Dog. This is normally called Blue Dog. This is called Red Dog because red and blue, right? So we will dump the Red Dog, and you will see in a moment why. And then we can add the Aruha to the hand. Now the effect of Red Dog and the graveyard activates, and we can set an Unchained trap from the deck to the field. We will set the Chamber and Escape of the Unchained both have the effect that if they get destroyed, then you can special summon an Unchained monster from the graveyard to the field. Now we have multiple opportunities actually, but we have the opportunity to use our Aruha, target this set card, destroy it, and then summon the Aruha. And basically every Unchained monster has the effect, if it gets destroyed, it summons another Unchained from the deck. Also the traps, if they get destroyed, as I already mentioned, do that also. Now we want to go for the Blue Dog, which is a really nice one. Blue Dog can, if in the grave, target a card on the field, destroy it, and resummon itself. It can also destroy a trap card of your opponents, and it also can destroy a card itself. One of the next things we want to go for is the Rage here. Don't pin me on this combo lines. There are definitely, or I'm definitely not doing them all correctly. What we now can do is, I will do a simple line here. We destroy this, summon back the Blue Dog. Now we can activate the Aruha. We could also activate the Yama engrave, because if something gets destroyed, you can banish the Yama and then special summon from the grave an Unchained monster. Also the Link monsters, by the way. Now we can summon another Red Dog, because Blue and Red Dog together make a Caesar, DD Wave King High Caesar, which is able to 2 times, because it has 2 materials, negate and destroy a special summon card or effect. So for example, a Branded Fusion or a Puruli card. And now we still have a lot of stuff left. We can set the Escape of the Unchained, which can destroy an Unchained and another card of our opponents. And then we can also activate Abomination's Prison to add another, what's the guy called? I always call him Red Dog, Shavara to the hand, because Shavara is then able to, on our opponent's turn, destroy this card and thereby activating a lot of other stuff. And then we can just, I mean, we want a hand trap, but the question is, let's banish 6 here. I think we can get rid of 6. We don't need this one. Let's get rid of Typhon. This is okay. Maybe we should have gone for 3, because now I have to get rid of a lot of stuff. And the SP Little Knight is amazing in this deck, though obviously we are not getting that right now. But you will see why this is cool in a moment. Okay, 3 would have been enough. This was a mistake. We are grabbing the Ash here. That's right. And now we can pass over. This might not look like much, but it actually is. We have this, which can... where's the card animation, by the way? Card animations, display, dynamic display card, pop-up, non-card. I think this is what I wanted. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. We pass over. We have an Ash. We have this one to link something away into the SP Little Knight, which when she is link summoned can also banish something. Then we have this to negate 2 special summons. We have this to destroy something. And we have even more stuff to summon back. We can also summon back another Unchained, the 3000 attack Unchained monster, which can, by discarding 1 card, destroy 1 card on the field. So we are starting with the pot here, or our opponents starts with a pot. I'm missing something. I don't want the hologram, because that's the hologram. Yeah, that's not what I want. Though it's quite cool. I want to see the cards where I'm hovering over them. I sometimes reset everything, and my opponent is still doing the banishing stuff. So we have a moment time. What's this? Changing. I want to hover over the card and see that. What is this guy doing? Why is he taking so long? Game speed, always show card list. Should be somewhere here, to be honest. Update card on hover, card animations, field status, pop-up. Anyways, let's just ash this guy here. Well, this took a long time to decide for 6 cards to be banished. Crazy. Obviously, the advantage of looking at whatever he does here would have been so that we see what he plays. Okay, this is quite strong. We could destroy this now with the Shavara, but nah, it's not really worth it. And the cool thing is that there's also a Shavara here as material. We can still activate this, by the way. And then the Shavara can go to the grave and set another trap, which is really nice. So he goes Rescue Ace Airlifter. Sure. Rescue Ace. So we definitely want to wait for the Turbulence. I don't really like this hologram stuff. He goes for Emergency now, which is one of the cards missing. At the moment in Master Duel, Emergency is able to tribute a monster from the field and then summon another Rescue Ace monster. We can now go for this. We can't negate this, but we can get this to the grave. So we can set the other trap, because this trap we can activate. So it's way better keeping this trap live and destroying the other trap. So we will activate this just to get the other trap on the field, because now we can destroy the trap, and I quickly have to go on because I have to retire it for a moment. While you control we cannot target this with card effects. Okay, so we cannot target this with card effects, or we cannot. Maybe we could destroy this, but then we had to invest a lot. So we will for now let him play. Yeah, goes for the search effect. This is okay. Because, I mean, we can just get rid of the Turbulence. And that's his, like, most important play, obviously. There's a Turbulence. He can play the Turbulence by banishing these. But the Turbulence is not protected by anything, so we can just link it away or destroy it. So that works. This is loud. I don't know. Normally, if you hover over this, you will see the card. It's strange. What is... Oh, wait, this is a link summon, right? Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, this looks like going into SP Little Knight to banish something. Could go for our own Little Knight now, but... I mean, what would he ban? It's okay, let him do his thing. If he goes Little Knight here, we can still react to this. If he goes like Little Knight banish this, then we react with this. If he goes banish this, then we destroy this. We have, yeah, okay, let's see what he does here. He obviously, I mean, it's obviously his plan to get rid of our interruptions so he can go for his Turbulence, right? That's the thing. Okay, now he forces us to activate this one, which we will do now. But we still can destroy the Turbulence, so... Okay, banishes this and the High King. Sure. And I think now we will see the Turbulence. Which is okay, because we can destroy the Turbulence. That's right. This should be game, I guess. Because Turbulence is a trigger effect, and now we can just make chains until the thing is gone and he cannot stop this. We just activate the Shivara, destroy the set card, summon it, and now we can activate this. We'll definitely activate this one, and we also could... Do we want to activate the Yama as well to resummon something? I think not at this moment, to be honest. And then we can just summon the Destruction Unchained monster, discard a hand card, and destroy the Turbulence. And we still have another Destruction left on the field if something happens. Get our Caesar back. They get the SP back. And we are still in end phase, so we could still get rid of the... That's nice, let's do this. Let's get rid of the SP here. And then we can also activate Yama to resummon, I guess, Red Dog, which then can set us another... I don't want to destroy something, but this is already game, right? No, it's 5. It's 7-8, right? So we need one more thing. Okay, nice. So maybe you have gotten a little bit, or you have seen a little bit what this deck is all about. It's like you can destroy your own cards, summon another Unchained from the deck. It's a really fun deck. I think the playstyle is really, really fun. So we are going second here. We're going second here against Rescue Ace. Hand trap wise, is Shifter a good idea? I think Shifter could be nice because if everything goes to grave, then he cannot... Sorry guys, he cannot summon the Turbulence, right? Do I keep the Nip? I think I keep the Nip. Imperm is nice. The Ash is nice. The question is, do I keep all the hand traps? And then I could put out the pots, honestly. Because the pots, if I go second, the pots don't get me to a very important card, right? I don't have like a, I don't know, a Duster in here or an evenly matched or whatever. So having the pots in here to find the board breaking card on my second turn is not that like important. Okay, I would have loved the Shifter, but Effect Valor and Nip could also be enough. We'll have to see. Wanted, the Wanted engine, a new engine that we will get in the future, which is very nice for fire type decks, or at least fire type decks that have a level 1 that they want to summon. You would have to say, because this one could search the Hydrant. I mean, you might know the Rescue Ace drill. It's all about getting the Turbulence to field and resolving the Turbulence. So what he basically wants to accomplish is getting the emergency to the hand with the Airlifter and the Turbulence, because then if I go Effect Veiler and target the Turbulence, he can go Emergency and tribute the Turbulence, and then I can no longer negate this. But yeah, as you can see, our hand is quite nice. We have the traps. You can just set one of the traps, activate the Shivara from the hand, destroy one of the traps, and then you basically have your plays ready. He has pitched the Airlifter. I will keep this here. He's pitched the Airlifter. What does this mean? Does this mean he already has the emergency, maybe? And now you can set this one, tribute this one with the card, and then summon a level 01 fire monster, which is the Hydrant. No, it's okay. Then he needs to get this. Now there is probably the Turbulence coming. Maybe the Nip wasn't that great. Oh, it goes for an Airlifter. Then he has Turbulence already. Okay, goes Airlifter. I mean, the good thing is that we can just use the Effect Veiler before, right? Because we can just... What was that, alert or... Okay. Goes alert, that's okay. I mean, he's at what summon? The third summon, right? So he has a Turbulence in hand, that's pretty clear, I guess. Turbulence. Goes emergency now. Okay. So that one is gone. No more targeting protection for him. He could have made this. What? Could definitely played this different because he had the protection against my effect Veiler. And now there is none. Oh, play another monster, please. I think this is 4th summon. Go for another one. Oh, he goes for another one. Oh, this is so great. Especially because it's Preventer. This game is probably over. Let's crash down that. This game is over. This game is just over. It's over. Oh, right. You can reset this. The game is not over, guys. The game is not over. Okay, then that was quite clever. Oopsie. Oh, no. He has activated this already, right? Yeah, he has activated this already. So, yeah. This is still over. And now we can just start with setting, I don't know, the chamber, one of these, activating this from hand, targeting this. This gets destroyed. We will get to summon another Unchained monster. Depending on what this is, but oh, this is an Ash. Okay, okay, the Ash stops us here, obviously. The Ash stops us here. Ah, that's bad, actually. That's actually bad. The problem is I cannot use this one. This one can link away on main phase, but I cannot really use this because you can activate this first, and then this will get through. And I think what I have to do here is set the trap and then just blow this thing up here on the draw phase, so he cannot use this. And then we have to hope that he doesn't draw anything good. Yeah, that's the play. So we set this. I mean, the token is really a problem at the moment, at least. Then we just pass over, let him draw, and then we have to just destroy the turbulence, because otherwise he will get in too much advantage. And then we can set this one for next turn, so we can get the red dog back. Probably. I mean, this has to be a bad card. That's important. This is an okay card. Depending on what he draws, obviously, he can shuffle his 4 cards back and then draw one for Rescue S cards. And he can also draw another one with the... Yeah, that's right, with the Sinful Spoils card. So the guy gets 2... Okay. Oh, he can add back a level 1. That's right. Okay, that's bad then. Because Hydrant... But there are... Okay, you can shuffle the Turbulences back and then he can go for the Turbulences again, right? He can also... These cards, the Sinful Spoils engine is extremely crazy. Yeah, okay. Now he will just suffer the Turbulence back, and then he can search the Turbulence with the Hydrant, and then he has full combo, basically. But otherwise, this would have worked. Okay, we are going first now, so we are definitely getting rid of the Nips and the Shifters here and putting them back in the pots. Do I want to go Anti-Spell Fragrance? That's not that bad against Rescue Ace. TBH. Could also go for talents here, but let's try it like this. Yeah, the full Rescue Ace deck together with the new Sinful Spoiled stuff is quite strong. Let's see. Let me know in the comments or what you think of the deck so far. I mean, you have not seen... you have seen some basic stuff, I would say. Another thing why I really like this deck is because of the card, of the anime, of the graphics of the card. And that's not the thing that I want to say, not the graphics, but how the cards look is what I wanted to say. Okay, we have our normal summon tour guide, and we have some stuff that we... I mean, we could normal summon the Aruha and then destroy it with this. And then we had something. Can also go normal summon tour guide, but if this fails, then we have nothing. So is it better to do this line here? Is it safer? It's safer, right? I think this is... can I destroy a fiend, right? Okay. This is a fiend, right? Okay. I think this is the safer line. Because there are less things that he can do to interrupt this. Because this is a from-hand effect. I mean, he could still go for an Ash now, I guess. Yeah, okay. He could still go for the Ash now, I guess. This is not a very good hand. We need him to not really have an interruption to be able to play, unfortunately. Okay, yes, the Ash. This is really unfortunate. Because now we can only pass over. And hope that an effect Vela is enough, which it probably won't be enough. At least we have some follow-up, right? At least we have some follow-up. I don't see the effect Vela being enough. But that's how it sometimes goes, right? Sometimes you go first, but you just draw a bad hand. I had this recently when I was in a tournament here, playing poorly. And yeah, I just went 0-4 the tournament before I won. I won the whole thing. We will keep the effect Vela for the turbulence once again. And yeah, sometimes you just draw bad hands. For example, having a trap here would have been way better, right? Because, yeah, go for it. Because then we would have had our normal summon left and we could have started with Tour Guide or continued with Tour Guide. But in this case, we... So this was definitely my mistake, not thinking about the fact that obviously if there's an Ash, then at this point I can also be Ashed. We will save the effect Vela for the turbulence. Go search the turbulence. Also, Rescue is also a deck that we will get future support for, and that will be way better than the Sinful Spoils cards are not yet to come, but artwork-wise, they are also pretty cool if you ask me. Emergency, that's okay. Let's see what he summons here. With the emergency. The turbulence. Okay. Then once again, we can effect Vela this. Now we might get another turn. Let's see. Depending on what he has, right? Because this is the card that protects you from targeting effects or protects your turbulence. And this is the card we will also get in the future. Sure. Can you Preventer is also okay. Though Preventer is also annoying. And we have to keep in mind that he also can just kill us, right? So we have to effect Vela the turbulence, in my opinion, but you can also go for... I think there's an access code talker line available in his deck, if I'm not mistaken. The Preventer also is a new card that we will get, which is nice. Can banish one Rescue card from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If you control another Rescue monster, quick effect Book of Moon. Target one effect monster your opponent controls into change face down position. And if this card is sent to the grave, you can target one of your banished Rescue monsters except level 8, special summon it, which is also very strong. This is unfortunate because this needs to hit the grave to be activated. You can get back the Hydrant and banish our Shavara. That's okay, do it. Still have the effect Vela for the turbulence here. I don't know, maybe he's like, okay, I will just try to bait whatever he has here. I will just play everything. And now we have a problem because if we play the Tour Guide, now obviously we'll have to see effect Vela here. If we, the Tour Guide is now not enough, unfortunately, because Tour Guide activate effect, then he can activate SP, get rid. Oh yeah, oh he can do this now. That's right. He can use the SP to dodge my effect Vela. Okay, this is also an option. Crazy, right? I mean, this is really strong, the SP. If you don't know the card, we will also get this in the future. This is the new chase card being like $100 in price because everyone needs or wants one in their deck. You can make this with 2 effect monsters, so pretty easy. This is way stronger than his Masquerina, in my opinion. If this card is link summoned using a fusion, synchro, X-Rays, or link monster, so you always need like a link 1, like the Lingoribo here. You don't need any link 1, but it's nice. Then you can target one card on the field or in either graveyard, banish it. Also your monsters cannot attack directly this turn. And then when your opponent activates a card or effect, like I just did by activating the effect Vela, quick effect, you can target 2 face-up monsters on the field. You have to include one of your monsters. and banish both until the end phase. So he used this to dodge my effect Valor on the Turbulence here, but he could have also used this next turn. I summon my Tour Guide to summon the Fiendish Rhino Warrior. That would have given me two Fiend monsters for my Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, but obviously when I activate this effect, he could activate the Little Knight and then banish banish my Tour Guide, and then I would have been stuck with only one Fiend monster, and then I would not have any plays, unfortunately. Now we can also give up. We lost this, unfortunately, not the best hand when going second. Also, Rescue is really, really strong. Yeah, Unchained, we will get the new stuff in the future. A really cool deck, really fun. Obviously, in Master Duel, it will be a bit worse because we have Maxi, and this deck summons a lot. So this is definitely better in a format where there is no Maxi. You could also see this in OCG, where this deck never really came up. But in the TCG, it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you think about this deck. Let me know whether you like these kind of formats. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribe, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.